3.
Hey guys, it's Chuck Morris at Peoria Nissan, and I'm stuck here on the roof at 9151 West Bell Road, Peoria, Arizona, and also here to support the Nissan National Tent Event with some great nonprofits joining me. For the second year in a row, we have Ron Seitz with the Fighter County Partnership, and he's the Executive Director out at the Luke Air Force Base. Welcome, Ron.
How are you?
Good. It's glad to have you back for the second year.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
So what do you think about some of the changes we made this year? I mean, you think there's some improvements? You know, John Vance was up here the first year. He's like a father to me. And, you know, you being our first cause partner up here, I just want to point out to him that, you know, that there are some improvements. It does look a little bit
either way you look at it, it's what, 9 days?
9 days.
It's 9 days. It's 9 days away from home.
Yep.
As nice as you have the setup is, it's still 9 days in the confined environment. So it'll end up being, as we were saying earlier, TDY, temporary duty. You're going to be on a 9-day deployment. That after about day 4, 5, or 6, you know, it'll be tough, I'm sure.
Well, I think I'll get at least a heck of a tan, huh?
Or a sunburn.
Now tell us about something really important, right? Yeah. Tell us about the mission of the Fighter County Partnership.
Fighter Country Partnership.
Sorry, Fighter Country
That's
Partnership.
That's okay. You know, one of our challenges is a little bit of our brand awareness. We are a 501c3 and a 501c4 organization, so we carry 2 hats. We're a nonprofit foundation that supports the men, women, and families, and then we're also a advocacy group that supports the mission of the base. So, you know, we're health and human services, we're the culture and tradition, and then we advocate on behalf of the base. So, a lot of the times we're a voice the base is not allowed to have, and we provide and enhance on some of the services that either the base doesn't have the budget for, or they're not allowed to do. So we have a pretty important responsibility, and we take it very seriously.
You serve the Luke Air Force Base here, right?
We serve Luke Air Force Base, but now let's clarify that too. That gets lost in perception. You know, what is Luke? We see a plane and a pilot and a wall. We don't really know exactly what Luke is, except hey, they train pilots for $30 million aircraft. Well, Luke is the 56 Fighter Wing, 5100 Airmen. Luke is the 944th Air Force Reserve. Luke is the NOS, the Navy Operational Support Center, 800 Navy. Luke is the Marines, Transportation and Fuel Unit, 250. And Luke is also 1,200 civilian jobs. And if you add in spouses and children, you're talking 18 to 20,000 people. And 80,000 retirees that live within 10 miles of the installation. So, Luke Air Force Base is a total force installation, and there's a lot of challenges inside those walls, and we get the privilege of doing what we can.
Yeah, I think sometimes we don't look at it. I hear the jets flying by all the time. I'll hear them here all night.
So I love interrupting people when they say that.
Okay.
So you see that jet. What does that jet mean to you?
That jet to me means a couple things, right? It means I think we're the most dominant air power in the world. And I think the second thing is it gives you a sense of security.
Right.
That's the way I look at it, right?
Sound of freedom, sense of security, defense, honor, pride, all the right answers. There's no wrong answer, except now that I've kind of been involved with the base, inserted into that culture, that plane means something different to me. That plane is part of a squadron. You know, Luke Air Force Base is the 56 Fighter Wing, and a wing has squadrons. So that plane is part of a squadron. What's a squadron? There's 24 planes in a squadron. There's 30 pilots in a squadron. There's 50 mission support personnel inside a squadron. That's your med group, your security forces, your family services. So why would you have 50 mission support personnel taking care of only 30 pilots? Because also inside that squadron are 350 airmen maintaining those 24 aircraft. There's 6 squadrons at Luke Air Force Base. And it's amazing. We think pilot, and the base has, relatively speaking, very few pilots. What they have is a lot of young airmen of pay grade and rank E5 and below with a very low household income. It's amazing.
Well, and the other thing I thought was amazing too is that I was under the misconception until I really started to do some research on this last year, is that everything that they would need is paid for by the government, right? Yeah. And I found out that to be completely false. So tell me, why do the people at Luke Air Force Base, need your support?
Well, And see, the perception that not the perception, when I'm explaining these things, I never want it to sound like the Air Force and the military can't take care of their own, because they do, and they do a very, very good job, but they do it with limited resources. So are there things that we can do while they're here to maintain or enhance their quality of life? I can tell you at Luke, when airmen are here, they have a very, very high quality of life, but there's still a lot of things that we can do to enhance that quality of life. So what are some of the things that we do? Right now there's 174 airmen who are deployed. So we support the chaplain's monthly deployed dinners. So for those families where the spouse, typically the husband, is overseas in Afghanistan or Kuwait or Qatar, we'll be supporting some of those dinners. Reintegration events, cultural events like Air Force Ball, the air show.
Yeah.
March 16th and 17th is not that far away in the grand scheme of things for what is the largest two-day event in Arizona. We play a big part in that, and we fund a lot of that. And then, God forbid, thankfully it doesn't happen often, but it does happen where there's a tragedy and someone gets killed overseas. And when that happens, we do what we can to assist that family in those challenging times. Matter of fact, just last week, Bruiser Bryant, who was killed in action last year, his one-year memorial was last week, and they named the gymnasium on the base after Bruiser. And Fighter Country Partnership was there to make sure we helped the family who was traveling out with some of the needs that they had. So we do a lot of very unique things, and it's based off of need. What's the need at that particular point in time? It's different. Just like in your business, it's something different every day.
Every day, yeah, it's 100%. Well, it's one of the things I found out that was different too. Went online, did some research, right? Went to your website, and it's funny that you were just talking about minutes ago. The big storm we had last night. Talked about knocking down a couple of trees at the golf course, right? But you guys have a big golf tournament, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
And so tell us a little bit about how people can get involved, or how people can help.
When they want to get involved in that tournament, they got to do it early. We have a great challenge in that a lot of people want to support us to support the base, which is great. That's a good challenge. So the golf tournament is sold out. We're taking 3 golf courses up at the Wigwam. It's June 1st, sold out. So really our last call to action for everybody who wants to assist us in supporting the base is we need raffle items and silent auction items. That's what we're looking for. But just the support is tremendous. It's outstanding. It's become a staple event on the west side. And it's a testament to how much support there is for Luke. And it's ironic because there's so much support for Luke, and yet there's so many people who don't know what Luke is, and if they knew truly where the challenges lie within the base, there'd be even more support. So that's what we do. I mean, it's education and awareness. It's the 2,540 airmen that are E5 and below. People don't know that. And they aren't cleaning toilets and washing floors. They're crew chiefs of a $30 million aircraft with a low household income. What? Seriously. It's amazing. People just don't know. I didn't. That's how I got involved.
I didn't know either until I started doing my research. So tell us, where can we go on the web to learn how easy it is to contribute to the efforts on behalf of the men and women of Luke Air Force Base?
We have a phenomenal website. And I'll take time eye to eye here just so you guys know. It's fightercountry.org. I always got to give a shout out to our IT company, Imaginary Trout. They do a phenomenal job in managing our website. You can get all the information you need as to what's going on at Luke, what are we working on, where are our needs, how can you help us, how can we help the airmen at the base. It's good stuff. So www.fightercountry.org.
Ron, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, go to fightercountry.org to find out more, and also we really appreciate Ron for coming up here, spending a little time with us, and go on Facebook or go on stuckontheroof.com and you can connect with us and you can connect with our cause partners, and also feel free to check us out on the web and find the best deals in the valley.